I'm Nelson Harris, and on this episode of Roanoke Valley Then and Now, we're going to be talking about the history of Williamson Road. Well, Williamson Road, as we know it today, really began in 1912 by farmers who needed access to the city market. And they had petitioned the county, because this was in Roanoke County at that time, to create a road, and really had gotten nowhere. So they pooled their own funds together to actually build a road from this area into downtown Roanoke. It went through a farm that was owned by a Mr. Williamson. In fact, much of the road went through his farm, and that is how Williamson Road got its name. So Williamson Road literally began in 1912 as a venue, an avenue for farmers to get to the city market. After that, in 1923, Williamson Road became a part of the Lee Highway system. And so that allowed it to be upgraded and to be, a little bit more permanent fixture than what the farmers had managed to put together. And Lee Highway was basically a road system that allowed people to travel between Washington, D.C. and Bristol, Virginia. And then the next major milestone comes in 1932, when Williamson Road becomes a part of U.S. Route 11. And U.S. Route 11 went from upstate New York down to New Orleans. And it really was the quote-unquote interstate of its day. And so beginning then in the early 1930s is when we really see the beginning of the development of Williamson Road as a main travel corridor. And then in the 1940s, after World War II, is when Williamson Road just exploded in growth and in commerce and in business. So we had the post-World War II boom in residential development. And between 1940 and 1960, over 3,500 residential lots were developed here in the Williamson Road area, and with that, of course, came schools, came businesses, and really then became the Williamson Road as many of us who grew up here in Roanoke came to know it. So that was kind of the way in which Williamson Road developed. Also, near the interchange between Orange Avenue and Williamson Road was Searstown. And Searstown opened in the late 1950s, and it really became, exactly as the name implied, Sears at a corporate level had made the decision to actually move out of downtowns throughout America, so this just one for Roanoke, because they wanted to cater to car culture. And so Sears towns were developed, and then they would pull in typically a local grocery chain. They would pull in other businesses to kind of complement Sears town. And the whole idea was that you could come, park your car, get everything you would ever want or need, and never have to pay for parking, never have to move your car. You could do it all in one stop. And so it really then, that end of Williamson Road got put on the map, so to speak, because of Searstown. And that really then became a launching pad for a lot of businesses that began to see what Searstown was doing and began to think, we can do retail in a neighborhood setting, not just in a downtown setting. And so Searstown was a big boost to the economy and to the kind of commercial development of Williamson Road. And then after the 1960s, Williamson Road began to go backward a bit because of the interstate system. And so with the creation of Interstate 81 and then the spur of 581 into Roanoke, it took a lot of vehicular traffic off of Williamson Road. And so all the strip motels that were here on Williamson Road struggled. The businesses that were here on Williamson Road began to struggle because all of that traffic now was being handled by the interstate system. So now we get to the 1970s, which I think for most people who have been around Roanoke a long time know was not Williamson Road's best days. And so we had massage parlors and a lot of shuttered businesses along the Williamson Road corridor. But there became then an organized effort by the residents living in the Williamson Road area and we'll say legitimate businesses along Williamson Road to really clean up Williamson Road, improve Williamson Road, and to, in many ways, rescue various sections of Williamson Road. And so that would have been in the 1970s. And then by the time we get to the 80s and 90s, Williamson Road now began to kind of reclaim that past success that they had enjoyed in the 40s, 50s, and through the mid-60s. And of course then kind of took on the moniker of, Roanoke's Main Street. Then by the time we get to the late 90s, early 2000s, we had Star City Motor Madness coming in, and then we had a tremendous amount of diversity of businesses here along the Williamson Road corridor, which really kind of gives to us the Williamson Road that we know and enjoy and love today. Well, I think the thing that has helped Williamson Road here in Roanoke come back to life and really sustain that is we had a very strong neighborhood organization, Williamson Road Action Forum, but we had a very strong and still do very dynamic business association, Williamson Road Area Business Association. And so due to the yeoman efforts of the business association and local businesses to create an eclectic, diverse economic mix of businesses along Williamson Road, certainly allows Williamson Road to remain, and hopefully for many, many decades to come, Roanoke's Main Street. Thank you for watching this episode of Roanoke Valley Then and Now. We'll hope to see you next time.